Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Willow wall sconce. I think this is a beautiful sconce. I just installed it in our showroom yesterday. It is extremely elegant and just very graceful. Great piece. 209120 is the style number for it. So the height of this fixture, and that's going to be the overall height, is going to be 26.4 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the top of it. The width of it is 4.4, so it's really about there. This is ADA compliant, which means it's compliant with Americans with Disabilities Act. Any sconce can only come out from the wall less than 4 inches, and this only comes out 2.6. So this is a great application for hallways, so you can scoot by it pretty easy. Stairways. I think this would be also good like flanking a mirror and maybe a powder room. Would be awesome there. Dining room. Fireplace, all kinds of applications for it. So let's talk about the backplate on this. The backplate is 6.5 inches by 4.4 inches. The mounting height is only 3.2 inches, and that's going to be the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box. If you want to see a little bit more information about that, how we do that is we look at the installations instructions. This is a pretty easy fixture to put together. It takes only about a minute or so. You can check those out right now. They're going to be on this side of the page on our website. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. So check that out. Your installer may want to see what kind of box he needs or she needs to put in for that, and it's easy to see there. So a couple other things. Let's get into what you can use on this. As far as lamping goes, you can go for a 60-watt incandescent bulb. This is the smaller, what's called a chandelier socket, type B for boy. So that's the smaller guy. It's going to have a metal covering on this socket, and again, it's the smaller one, chandelier they call it as well. So it's maxed at 60 watts because of heat generated by that bulb. Most of the time you can only find incandescents in 60 watt max anyway. I would probably do a flame tip and maybe a smaller version of this. These are LEDs. You can use LEDs in this as well. It's a dimmable fixture. If you guys want to do the incandescent bulbs, the older style, just put it on any dimmer you like. If you guys want to do these LEDs, there's really no reason you can't. I think they'd be awesome, and they're dimmable. These are dimmable, and if I found these in Vermont, you can find them anywhere. You can get them online, obviously, too. These are called phosphorus LEDs, and you can see the little orange lines inside of them. Because there's only two in this one, this is probably a 25 or a 20 watt equivalent. This is probably a 40 watt equivalent, maybe a 60 watt, depending on who makes this. This is a torpedo, this is a flame tip, and I think this fixture really should have a flame tip in it, but that's just me. Anyway, I would probably do these 20 watt flame tips and put it on a dimmer. The other thing is, you can choose the color of the light coming out of these LEDs. I talk about that all the time. I tend to like that warmer light, which I think this would be really good with. That's 3000 Kelvin. That's the light coming down from these LEDs above us onto my hands. You can see it. When you're out looking in the world, or if you're online looking at LEDs, just remember the lower temperatures, the ones like 2700 Kelvin or 3000 Kelvin, are going to be that warmer light, like an incandescent. If you guys like that whiter, bluer daylight, that's going to be up here on this chart. So you've got higher numbers are going to be the cooler ones, and lower numbers are going to be the warmer ones. So just remember that. And the chart will have a little tiny arrow kind of pointing to where that's going to be. Like I said, dimmable fixture. If you're going to put use the LEDs, tell your installer that you're doing that. It's really important, so they put the correct dimmer on the wall for you. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque, and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I'll walk you through the whole thing, okay? So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.